Hello guys, welcome back to VC Tech. We are going to be talking about another security feature, which is Dynamic ARP Inspection and IP Source Guard. DHCP snooping watches DHCP traffic on the switch. While doing that, it builds a binding table containing IP address, MAC address, VLAN, and also the interface. It also marks ports as trusted and untrusted. Now, the table that DHCP snooping builds, that table is the foundation to Dynamic ARP Inspection and IP Source Guard. So with that being said, what is Dynamic ARP Inspection? Dynamic ARP Inspection validates ARP packets using the DHCP snooping binding table. It also prevents ARP spoofing and ARP poisoning attacks, as it ensures only legitimate IP address, MAC address, VLAN mapping are allowed. It also works closely with DHCP snooping data. IP Source Guard filters traffic based on IP address and MAC address binding that it learned from DHCP snooping binding table. It also blocks packets with invalid or spoofed IP address, as it prevents IP spoofing on access ports, and it also supports both static and dynamic binding. So how does Dynamic ARP Inspection and IP Source Guard complement DHCP snooping? DHCP snooping builds a table, a binding table, that consists of IP address, MAC address, VLAN, and the interface. Dynamic ARP Inspection uses that table to validate ARP messages that will be passing through or that will be going to the host devices through the VLAN. An IP Source Guard uses the same table to validate the IP traffic that will be coming into the switch and going to the ports. So with that being said, let's head over to the lab where we can configure Dynamic ARP Inspection and also IP Source Guard on a switch. So previously we talked about DHCP snooping, and for this tutorial we are going to be using the same topology that we used when configuring DHCP snooping, because DHCP snooping is the foundation to Dynamic ARP Inspection and IP Source Guard, as they use the binding table of DHCP snooping to validate the activity of ARP and IP Source Guard. So with that being said, let's head over to our switch, and we are going to be using a notepad for this to see our configuration and the guidelines to take for this tutorial. Now we have to enable DHCP snooping, which we did in the previous video. We can check by saying do show IP DHCP snooping. So we already have our MAC address, our IP address, the lease time and the type, and also the VLAN and the interface that they are connected to. So this is what a binding table is, and Dynamic ARP and IP Source Guard uses this table to validate the activities that will be going on the switch. So for the previous video, we made FA0/2 our trusted port. We can verify that by doing do show run. So this is our FA0/2, and it is showing IP DHCP snooping trust. So this is the port that we trust to assign IP address to the host devices on the network. Now, what do we have next on our list? Now let us enable Dynamic ARP on the VLAN or on the switch. So For dynamic ARP inspection, we do not enable or configure them per port. We configure them per VLAN. So for this, we are going to do show VLAN. So we see how many VLANs we have on the network. Now we have VLAN 1, which is the default VLAN that has all the ports on the network. So how we configure dynamic ARP is we say IP ARP inspection. We say VLAN 1 because all the ports are in VLAN 1. And since dynamic ARP inspects per VLAN, not per port, and all the ports are in VLAN 1, so we say IP ARP inspection VLAN 1. By doing this, we've enabled IP ARP inspection on the switch. Now let's go and assign ARP a trust port. Take note, guys, since our trust port for DHCP snooping is FA0/2, we are also going to be using FA0/2 for our dynamic ARP inspection. So we say interface FA0/2 and we say IP ARP inspection, and we want to see trust. We want to trust this port to carry out our ARP inspection, just as we did with DHCP snooping. Now let's also check what we have on our notepad. We've enabled dynamic ARP inspection globally. We've also assigned it a trust port, which we gave it FA0/2. Now let's verify what we just did. Let's check how it works. So we can verify that by doing do show IP ARP inspection VLAN 1. So as you can see, this is how to inspect the activities that are going on in an ARP. As you can see here, it is enabled and it is active. So this is what you're going to be using to analyze the network for ARP inspection and check when there is ARP spoof or ARP poisoning. Let's also check the statistics of ARP. So we can see do show IP ARP inspection. We can just take the previous one, remove the VLAN, and we can use statistics. Check the statistics of ARP inspection. So this is a table of it. This is where you see the activity that is being done in ARP table. Now for IP source guard is like a firewall that is assigned to a particular port. However, for this tutorial, I cannot configure IP source guard on this because the switch that we are using on the Cisco packet tracer are of old version, and it does not enable IP source guard configuration. This is how we actually configure IP source guard. We say IP verify source globally. IP verify source globally is going to show me invalid because the version is low. Remember, guys, for dynamic ARP, we configure them per VLAN, not per port. While for IP source guard, we configure it per port. So this is how the configuration usually goes. So let's say interface FA0/5, and we want to configure IP source guard on this. We just say IP verify source. IP verify source. So this is how we configure IP source guard on a port. It is also not going to go through because of the version that we are using for this tutorial, as it is not the latest version. But for sure, this is how you configure dynamic ARP inspection on the switch, and also IP source guard to protect your layer 2 device. So if this video helped you understand how dynamic ARP works and also IP source guard, it is going to be very helpful and grateful if you can subscribe, like this video, and share for more. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video.